just announced. I mean, I just found out literally like 5 minutes ago. I didn't really have to put too much thought into it or break it down or anything like that. We got Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey. That's right, I said Holly Holm first. Guys, this is a stupid fight. I mean, I'm gonna give you two sides of what I think, and I mean, and this is dumb. Holly Holm is not ready to fight Ronda Rousey. I don't think Holly Holm, even 2 years from now, will be really at a level to beat Ronda Rousey. But maybe she at least would be at a level to fight Ronda Rousey. Is she at a level to fight Ronda Rousey? I mean, it's possible, but why not let her grow a little bit? Grow a little bit and fight some tougher competition and get a little bit better. You know, it's just, I kind of hate to see that. You know, somebody who, Holly Holm, she doesn't lose. All she does is win and win and win. You know, so why not let her keep winning? You don't need to swing for the fences if you're hitting singles, doubles, and triples every time up to bat. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of like that. I mean, if she was losing or was afraid she was going to get knocked out of the UFC, you know, oh no, if I have another loss, I got to do something big to save myself, you know what I mean? Then you may as well go for broke, take the fight, get the bigger paycheck. But the thing is, the whatever money she's going to make off Ronda Rousey, I mean, I don't know, maybe they offered her a huge amount, but, you know, say she could make the same amount of money in the next 3 or 4 fights and have three or four wins rather than take a loss. Do you see what I'm getting at? I mean, she's just not ready. I mean, she's not ranked up there. She shouldn't be fighting Ronda Rousey. This is a stupid fight. Now watch, she could go in there and win. I'm not saying that she can't. I'm talking about Holly Holm. There's a possibility, but she's not in a position to be fighting Ronda Rousey right now. I mean, I get it. She's not young. You know, why would she turn down this fight? But that's the thing. Let me give you an example. I've been up since early. Let me give you an example. And I've used this example before. It's Brett Rogers. Brett Rogers was, man, that guy came into MMA. There was a lot of talk about him. People liked him. He was knocking guys out. He was learning. And then, you know, they took all that and they throw him in there against Fedor. You know, and then after that, they throw him in there with Alistair Overeem. And they throw him in there with Josh Barnett. I mean, he went from, you know, fighting like guys down at the bottom. Not even at the bottom. Like, you know, he went from fighting mid-range MMA fighters to all of a sudden the best fighters in the world. And this is like the same thing. I mean, Holly Holm going from that level to the best female fighter in the world. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It's really stupid. There's more fights that they could have been putting on. You know, if they wanted to do something like that, then have a freak show fight. Like bring a girl in, like, you know, like Cyborg. You know, have her fight Cyborg just out of nowhere. You know, do something like that. Like, or have a woman come in that's a kickboxer that's undefeated, or a boxer. You know, but Holly Holm, you know, someone that doesn't even fight in MMA, just do something like that. But Holly Holm, she has a bright mixed martial arts career for the next 2 or 3 years, I would say. I mean, she's not young. You know, maybe longer than that, 4 or 5 years. I don't know, but easily she'd be able to climb for the next 2 years, Holly Holm. 2 to 3 years. There's no reason for her to fight Ronda Rousey right now. This is a stupid fight. And that being said, I hope she goes in there and head kicks Ronda Rousey. I mean, you gotta let it fly, man. You can't go in there timid and Holly Holm is really good at keeping distance, and she's got great foot movement. So, hey, can she beat Ronda Rousey? It is possible. It is very possible. She is very skilled. I just think her chances are much greater 2 years from now than right now. I think it's too early for her, and I don't, they must have offered her a ton of cash. That's why would she take this fight? It has to be for the money, and it's not for the fame, because she's already famous enough. She's rising, but so. But I get it. Why would she turn? Holly Holm could literally take her next fight, turn down Ronda Rousey, fight another girl, and lose to somebody who we barely even heard of. That is possible. So I get it, but that's stupid to let the fighter make that decision, because they're always going to take that bigger fight. They're always going to take it. Basically, what it comes down to, this is poor decision making by the UFC. It's irresponsible decision making as well. To put somebody in there that at a skill level that is not anywhere near. And I shouldn't say that. Holly Holm is very skilled, but she has not been in there with opponents like that yet. She still has room to grow. And I'll see you guys later.